What's up, guys? It's your girl Michelle here. Got a quick video for you, something to make you think. I just wanted to let you know that one day I was scrolling on social media and I saw a video of an animal shelter that allows the animals to pick the owners. So whatever dog comes in to the waiting room and chooses you is the dog that you adopt, right? And it got me to thinking about how our family chose our family dog when I think I was like 10 or something. And what my dad told us was basically, your grandma's dog, Princess, she was a Doberman Pinscher, just had puppies, and we are going to bring home one of the puppies. And so I remember I'm walking through the house and I'm like, I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. And like, I'm so happy, I'm so giddy. And then my dad was like, listen, we're not going over there to choose a puppy. And I'm confused, like, dude, you just said. What he said was, we're going to allow the dog to choose us. So we're just going to go and we're going to stand in the room, and the dog that stops what it's doing, the dog that pays attention to us, the dog that comes up to us is the dog that we're going to take home, the dog that interacts with us the most. So we go, and the dog that chooses us is actually the runt of the litter, right? Doesn't look like much. He's scrawny, he's small, but he chooses us. We take this dog home. We love on this dog. I don't even know how long we had Shaka, but he ended up being the biggest dog in the litter, compared to his brothers and sisters, once they were older. And we loved that dog until the dog got sick and he died like a decade later or something, right? So it brings me to recently, about 3 years ago, when a coworker of mine told me about this dog. She said it's a hypoallergenic dog, which them dog costs thousands of dollars. And with me being allergic to so many things, he would be, perfect for my allergies. And so I'm excited. She said the only thing is the dog is like an hour away. You have to go to the shelter and pick out the dog. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I used what my dad told me about choosing our family dog with the dog that we currently have now. His name is Biscuit. So I went to the animal shelter, and I was like, ooh, that really dark dog, like dark haired dog, he was beautiful. And I was like, ooh, I want that dog right there. But that's not the dog that chose us. The dog that chose us was fat and he was light colored, and he chose us. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go with that. Biscuit is perfect. I love my baby. That is my baby. He's a doodle, right? So he is everything that I needed in a dog. We had several dogs before we had Biscuit. None of the dogs actually fit they didn't fit our personality, like the vibe of our family, right? Biscuit, on the other hand, because I'm a kind of chill person. I'm real chill. So when I want to chill, Biscuit would chill. If I want to go for a walk, Biscuit want to go for a walk. If my son wants to play, he wants to play. He always wants to eat. So he is wherever my daughter is, because she is going to give him some food. But he's perfect for our family. Like, perfect for our family. If I just want to sit and cuddle, he will sit and cuddle with me. If I'm in my office working on something, he is right at my feet. Like, when I tell you I love him and he is perfect for us, he chose us, right? I said all of that to say, sometimes I think we miss our blessings because we are reaching for something that's not reaching for us or someone, right? When it comes to dating, we have our preferences, and sometimes our preferences are not what's best for us. So there are times where we just need to choose what's choosing us. Of course, we're going to use discernment right here, because the enemy out here is sending counterfeits. we don't want to choose whatever's just choosing us. But once you do your praying and your fasting and you seeking God for, for his answer, then you can choose who's choosing you. And I think a lot of times we miss our blessing because we are chasing something that's not chasing us, right? So that's it. That's the word. The Bible says that in Proverbs, it says that, and this is the Michelle version, of course, that you can make all the plans you want, right? But ultimately, it's the Lord's will, it's the Lord's plan that is going to prevail, right? So you can have all the preferences. Like, I have my heart set on that dark dog. That's not the dog that chose me. I have a preference. I have a preference when it comes to my men. But the experience that I have had with some of the men that I've dated, it's not always the best, right? So I'm going to be in my soft girl era right now because, one, I'm not choosing men. Ladies, we are not choosing the men. The men are choosing us, because he who finds a wife, right? So we're going to go ahead and let those men choose us. We're going to seek God about whether we can actually benefit from this relationship. It's a mutually beneficial exchange, right? So, but not until then. So here it is. If this message resonated with you in any way, go ahead and drop chosen in the comments. And if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, right? And we're going to talk about it later. Have a good day.